Hi parents, this is Mr. Plime. We're getting into a 3 by 2 digit number here. Again, using the base 10 blocks. I've already set it up for you. You can see 223 is broken here. So here's my 200, my 20, and my 3. And then 45, 40, and then 5. Okay, so I first start with my multiplication with my hundreds place here. So my 200 times 40. My 100 times 10 is 1,000. So every time that I do that, here's another 100 times 10. And so I can just double that to do this one. This 200 times this 10. 200 times this 10. 200 times this 10. Okay? Now we're doing 200 times 1, which is 200. And again, and again, and again, and again, as I have these numbers in place. Okay, so I did 100 times 10 is 1,000 over and over again, giving me 8,000 here, and then 1,000, or yep, 10 hundreds here, so that would equal 1,000 as well. Next, I would go to my tens place here, so 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 10 is 100. And as I continue that with these other place values, I can just double to explain. And then I have 10 times 1 would be 10. And then this 10 times this one would also be 10. So I can again just replicate. Last, I have these 3 ones times a 10. That would give me 30. 3 times 10 is 30. I can replicate. And now I have these 3 times these 5, which would give me 15. Oops. There. So now I've done 20 times 40, which equals 8,000. I've done 20 times 5, which equals 1,000. I've done, 200 times 5, which equals 1,000. I've done 20 times 40, which equals 800. I've done 20 times 5, which equals 100. I've done 3 times 40, which equals 120. And I've done 3 times 5, which equals 15. So if I were to create my my box, to show what it would actually look like. I think the number's a little bit smaller this time. So in this first box of our problem, I'm going to split between my place values. In this first box, I have 8,000, so that's what I would write in here. In my second box, oops, it actually looks like my box needs to be rotated. I'm going to group it. So that's kind of how it's set up. Oops, grabbed too much. There. My box is kind of set up this way right now. So my first box is 8,000. The next box over would be 1,000. Down here I have 800. Here I have 2 tens times 5 ones, which is 100. And here I have 3 times 40, which is 120. Here I have 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay. And then again, the numbers that I used here would be 40 and 5. And then I had 200 on the outside here, 20 and 3. So that's how my next video will show you making the box. That's what it would actually look like using just the numbers. So that's the thinking behind this model, breaking it into easy numbers that they're able to do.